Well, how's everybody doing? Got a question. Well, I was watching on YouTube uh, Robert Breaker, and he posed the question of faith of Christ, right? Did Christ have faith? And the the position that he took, right, was it can only be found in the King James Bible, the King James version. It can't. The other versions, it has a different way of saying what he was getting at, and so I went ahead and started looking myself, and yeah, it's true. In Galatians chapter 2, verse 16, it says, knowing that man is not justified by the works of the law, but by faith of Jesus Christ. Even if even we have believed in Jesus Christ that we might be justified by faith of Christ and not by the works of the law, but by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified. So you're what you do, thinking that you're going to be uh, be justified before God without having confessed Christ. That's nothing. You have to put your faith in Christ, right? As a Christian, you put your faith in Christ. It says, but Jesus had faith. So what faith did he have? Is what that his faith was, that what he was going to do in order to be the sacrifice for mankind, in order to provide a way of salvation for mankind, that what he was going to do beforehand, that it was going to be enough to satisfy the Father's desire for punishment. So the faith of Christ. Now I went further, and I'm up here like, okay, is the faith of Christ still active today? Right? Well, people are coming. They 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 get convicted, and they decide to put their faith in Christ because of the faith of Christ in providing uh, that way of satisfying the judgment. But Jesus also said that that many were going to be part of the flock, because he said that I have another flock that I want to add to my fold, right? Because the he came to the Jewish people first, but he wanted to add another, which means Gentiles, anybody that's not Jewish, and that's it started with Peter, and then Paul expanded it tremendously. That he wrote 2/3 of the New Testament with that focus, that he was to become an apostle to the Gentiles. That's the fold. Okay, so that faith is there. Christ also said that that you're going to do more than what I've done here while he was present on the earth in a form of a man, that his followers want to do more than what he accomplished, because he was going to the Father, that he was going to sit at the right hand of the Father, so that he intercedes for us. So his faith was that that his followers are going to do more in that aspect of, you lay hands on the sick, you be to cast out demons, all that in that ministerial focus, that he was going to do, that his disciples were going to do more, and it continues this day. So the faith of Christ is what we operate in. That we put our faith in Christ, but then we operate in the faith of Christ. Because it's getting close. So just meditate on that little bit of information, and I hope that you'll be blessed.